cannot buy the honor which you have earned tonight. You make us all proud.
Do you care if these are kind of shaky?
No.
Okay.
That's a nice little shot, right?
Yeah.
Hey, what's up everybody? Okay, we're going to take a look at these new NECA TMNT 1990 GameStop exclusives. Let me get the knife here. Gonna go ahead, cut this sucker open, and we're going to take a look at what these figures are all about. Oh yeah. Yeah. Oh baby. Alright, so let's get rid of some of this bubble wrap. Alright, so this is how they come. I actually went to GameStop, but they were sold out, so I had to get these online on GameStop.com a couple days later. They had them available there, so that's how they come. All individual like this. So there's Leonardo, there's Donatello, there's Michelangelo, and last but not least, there's Raphael. The boxes are pretty sweet. I'm digging them. Let's take a closer look at them. So you see right there at the bottom, the Nickelodeon logo. And then over on this side, you have the only GameStop, so GameStop exclusive, and that's on all the boxes. So only available at GameStop. Now, if we look at the sides of the boxes here, you could see each turtle has its own image there on the side. So each box is unique to each one of the turtles. Now also, if you switch them around here, you can see the sword right there. If you switch them around here, they make like a cohesive like image if you put them all together. So you saw Leo's sword there, and then if you look over here at Michelangelo's nunchuck right there, it shows up on Leo's side as well. Raphael's is kind of, doesn't really have anything, it's kind of just off to the side. Alright, let's take a look at the back of all of the boxes here. And as you can see, all the boxes are pretty similar, except for, the three pictures of each turtle on the back of each box. This one, Donatello's. And down here at the bottom, they all have this picture, which is kind of like a recreation of the old VHS cover. And you can see a paragraph here on the back, and it says, "Now you can catch America's favorite green teens in their first live-action blockbuster film. After waiting in a puddle of radioactive waste, these radical reptiles are transformed into New York City's greatest crime-fighting quartet." And then it goes a little bit on about each turtle's individual traits. So there's some slight variation per turtle, but you get the idea. There's Leonardo's box with his three pictures, and there's Michelangelo's, and finally Raphael's as well. Now let's take a look at the other side of the box we haven't seen yet. The pictures on this side are different than the other side, so go ahead and switch them around there for you. But yeah, you can see right there, similar but different with each individual turtle. Now let's take a look at what we're all here to see, and that's the actual figures. We're going to go ahead and cut these open. And there's Donatello. Man, they look just like they did in the movies. They got the little spots on them, but they're like the subtle spots, not like the spots they had in Turtles 3, which is perfect to how the 1990 movie was. And just the detail and the texture on these is so legit. Alright, let's turn them around. Take a look at the back here. The shell just has so much texture to it. It looks just like they did in the movies. Those 1990 original trilogy, the entire trilogy, the shells, if you go back and look at them on all 3 movies, is so cool. I don't think it's been topped yet in live action when it comes to the look of the turtles. Just the shells look great in each one of those movies. And it looks great in these figures. The little straps there to hold the bow staff. But there he is, ladies and gentlemen, Donatello from the 1990 Ninja Turtles movie. Alright, let's open up Leonardo. By the way, each turtle comes with their weapon, 2 extra hands, an extra bandana, looks like an action one like flowing in the wind, and a slice of pizza. Alright, there's Leonardo. He's got the diagonal strap, but it's like 2 little ones, just like the old comics and just like the movie. Comes with 2 swords, and by the way, getting these swords out of the packaging, I almost thought I was going to break them, and I had heard people talking about them breaking them while taking them out of the packaging, and that's true. They look like they could break really easily, but besides that, looks great. Let's take a look at the back of Leo here, and you can see, like, I guess the holsters for the swords. It looks super detailed. The shell looks great, just like it did on Donatello. And same thing with the holsters here. When you're putting the swords in, just be careful pulling the swords in and out of them, or just twisting them too much while they're in there, just because, again, another way that these swords could break. Although I've seen NECA kind of reach out to people on Twitter about replacing them, but I don't know if they're going to sell replacements. Alright, let's take a look at Michelangelo. Really quick before we get started on them, look at these nunchucks. The detail on them, so cool. Alright, so here's Michelangelo, both nunchucks. And I don't know if this is the case for all of them, but his points of articulation were the most stiff out of all 4 turtles. I don't know if that was just because of the turtle I got, or if that's just the case in general, but out of the 4 turtles, his was just stiffer than the others, harder to move around. But yeah, pretty great. Alright, let's take a look at the back of them. Yeah, I like how they even got the little thing like underneath the shell. That's kind of like, I don't know if it was like to hide the wires or it was just part of the turtle design, but they even got it there. You can see it there peeking out of the top. Super cool detail. Let's take a look at the last one, which was my favorite growing up, and that's Raphael. Alright, Raph's got a lot of cool details. I don't know if you can make it out there, but he has a little scar above his mouth, just like he did in the movie. And just looks great, just like all the other turtles. What a great line of figures from NECA here. But let me know down below, what did you think? Did you enjoy these new turtles? I know I did. Let me know down below if you're planning on picking these up or if you already did. I'm planning on doing more unboxings here on the channel. Maybe when those Target exclusive TMNT 80s cartoon 2-pack figures come out, we can go ahead and cover those as well. But I'll probably just do one video at a time for those. This one was special just because 1990 Ninja Turtles is my favorite, I would have to say probably my favorite movie in general. So I've been waiting for these toys to come out for a long time. And finally, here they are. I know they're going to be doing the Shredder, the big version of it. I'll try to get my hands on that, but if I don't, I'll definitely cover a smaller version if they end up releasing that down the road sometime. But there hasn't been any word on anything like that yet, so we'll have to wait and see. And we'll see if any other characters of the 1990 Ninja Turtles movie get released from NECA. Maybe we get Casey Jones, maybe we could get Splinter or April. Yeah, let me know down below as well. What figure do you want to see come out next from the 1990 Ninja Turtles movie? I'm curious to see what everybody wants to see next. But thanks everybody for watching. That's it for this video. If you're stumbling across the channel and want more Ninja Turtles content in your life, go ahead, hit that subscribe button. Hit thumbs up if you enjoyed the video. That's it for this one, guys. I'll see you in a little bit with another video. Take care. Hey guys, thanks for watching the video. Don't forget to follow me on all the social media platforms, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook. It's a good way to stay in touch with the channel. And also head on over to www.theoldturtleden.com. It's pretty new. We plan on adding more stuff to it in the near future, but yeah, go check it out. Helps keep the lights on here in the Turtle Den. And once again, thanks for watching.
Pizza dude's got 30 seconds.